So now we're going to combine combining like terms with the distributive property. See what I did there? So we're going to take a look at a problem like this where we've got a distributive property problem here and an addition problem or a combining problem. And we're going to do them both together. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use my angry eyebrows, because remember, if I'm multiplying by a sum, I have to multiply both parts of the sum. So that gives me 8n plus 8 times 9, which is 72. Now I need to bring down this plus 3. Since it's outside the parentheses, I'm not going to multiply the 8 by it because it's not a part of this sum inside these parentheses here. So now I'm going to look, and I've got an 8n, so that gets one underline. Got no underline and no underline, which means these can be combined. These are actually like terms. So my final answer is going to be 8n plus 75. I'm going to circle that. That wasn't a very good circle. Let's see if we could circle that a little bit better. 8n plus 75. All right, better. Now let's take a look at this problem. Here, there's something that's going to be added to this distributive property problem, but it's out front to the left. But remember, in our order of operations, we've got multiplication, which is what this is. This is multiplying, and distributive property is multiplication, comes before the addition. So we're going to multiply first and then add it to that negative 8r. So here we're going to distribute. So remember, this is a positive 6. So a positive 6 times a positive 10r is a positive 60r. And a positive 6 times a negative 1 is a negative 6. And I'll bring down that negative 8r. Now I underline anything that has one variable, and this doesn't get an underline because there's no variables there. So now I've got a negative 8 and a positive 60. I could do some scratch work if I need to, but I'm pretty sure that's going to give me 52r. And that's positive because there's more. The 60 is bigger than the negative 8. Minus 6. And I can't combine anything else there, so that is my answer, 52r minus 6. Let's take a look at one more example here. Here we've got one that's negative 3p minus 10 times the quantity 8 minus 10p. So again, I'm going to distribute first because multiplication comes before addition. So I'm going to distribute this first. But now be careful because it's a negative 10. So when I distribute, I need to make sure that I'm keeping track of that sign. So negative 10 times positive 8 is negative 80. Negative 10 times negative 10p is positive 100p. And I bring down this negative 3p. Underline things that have one variable, leave no variables ununderlined, and that's negative 3p to combine with positive 100p, which is 97p, minus, noting the sign there, minus 80. And there is your answer. So now you're ready to complete the page on combining like terms and the distributive property. Enjoy those 10 practice problems.